Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Crystal Bears. I'm Turbo C.
I'm Daryl Hall.
I'm Zen Master Bullshit.
And it's been a while since we actually did this, but what we're doing right now is, or last time Kais was a commander, I think, or officer in the Loyalty Army, and now we're going to meet Sid to try and get his steam engine.
So, what are we going to do with the steam? We're going to give the steam engine to the pirate guy.
Yeah, to Vigali. He's the guild leader for the Selkies. And then we will get information about the Goldenrod, hopefully. So, I mean, I guess we're sort of like 1/3 through the game approximately. And like, what do you guys think of the plot so far?
There's a plot?
We literally went in one big circle. I mean, after we came here, after we wrecked the airship, saw Sid, and then did some weird dimensional travel from Martha's Vineyard to a jungle, and then we went and saw Vigali, and we came back here, and we're going to go Sid, and then we're going to go Vigali.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the whole plot so far, right?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, but, like, what do you think Goldenrod's, like, getting at, I guess?
She wants to make a big crystal.
You got it. Everything in this game is crystals, basically.
And she needs Blondie McFuckdick here to help her.
Yeah, I mean... the game sort of does a... it's trying to be, like, all mysterious about, like, you know, oh, Princess Altea is doing something mysterious with Lael, and Goldenrod's also doing something mysterious. And Lael just doesn't even know what the fuck's going on.
Much like the player.
I would say it's doing a fantastic job, because I have no idea what's going on, or why anything's happening.
If we can just, like, jump back a few minutes. When you were looking at that field, there was, like, a hide-and-seek player there.
Yeah.
Didn't you start a game of hide-and-seek, like, 5 years ago or something?
Yeah, we did one last video, I think. And we already beat them. I think you're gonna just replay the minigame.
I was about to say, like, they've been playing the same game of hide-and-seek, waiting for you to find them.
They'll be playing it the entire time. But now we got Chocobos, so we can actually ride them. The way they control is fairly simple. You just walk up to these sparkles in the ground and you can press A to make them dig up stuff, which is usually just money. They also have I think it's called the greens, which allow them to move a little bit faster, but I don't really ever notice them moving faster. And you can waggle the Wii Remote to get a horribly annoying noise coming out of the Chocobo, and you go a little bit faster.
You should waggle as hard as you can.
Oh, it's sort of like you go a specific distance, and then it recharges, and then you can't use it for a little bit.
Also, I can't spam the stupid noise.
No. I mean, it's a fairly short recharge, so you hear it a lot, but, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks since the last update, and it's good to see Lael still just maiming pedestrians.
Yeah.
And more things change.
There is one thing to note that, actually... oh, so you can't actually talk to,
What? Where'd the bird go?
Lael, like, kicked him to the horizon.
Yeah, they run pretty fast, but you can't talk to people while you're on a Chocobo, so, like, the game just sort of says, yeah, take the Chocobo, but then Stiltskin there, who always tells you where to go, so now you have to get off the Chocobo. And now you're pretty much halfway between getting there and halfway to going back to getting the other Chocobo, so you might as well just walk the entire way, just really slowly. This game.
Hey, you said we're a third of the way done, right?
About,
What have we actually done in this game?
We've crashed a ship into a city. We've sneaked around on a train. We've thrown children around. We've thrown a lot of things around.
And the butt bounce.
Butt bounce, yes.
You can't forget that.
We used Chocobo as bait. And
Like, this is terrible, like, pacing for a Final Fantasy game.
Let's see, what is this? Like, we've done at least, like, 3 hours of this game. And this is me just going through the game, like, fairly fast. We've done nothing in those 3 hours. I mean, if I was... Like, a regular person playing this game would probably just be like, there's nothing happening. I don't see any reason to play this.
I mean, like I said, compared to other Final Fantasy games, like, a third of the way into 7, like, the end of the first disc, we've had a major...
Yeah, you had some stuff going on.
You've, like, basically wrecked an entire industrial city, explored the majority of the world, had a major character death, spoilers. And you, like, knew who the villain was, and you knew, like, where everyone stood against him.
So you don't think Goldenrod's the villain?
has Goldenrod even done anything to be considered a villain? I mean, we've done worse shit than that.
Crash the Electus.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just spoil it. Goldenrod's not the villain. They like dance around it so much. It's... Oh! I knew I was right! Yes!
I want one of those.
Jesus Christ!
It's crazy.
Oh god, it's after you now.
Yeah, it's attacking everyone. Oh god, what?! And it's fine!
You have angered Robo Pumpkin.
Oh god.
Oh my... no. As far as I know, there's like nothing you can do to that to stop it. It's just there to be crazy.
Well, that was the best thing about the game so far.
Yeah.
Just take you back to your youth. Tipping cows.
Oh yeah, and if you hold on to the cows, they can shoot milk. But we just had more enemies spawn. So, normally I would fight these guys and just speed up the video, except I recently found something out during a test recording of this, and that's if you, it's something more annoying about the battles. If it's a battle you've already done, or in a place you've already done it, you can't get the health upgrade from it, you just get some random item.
Oh, so if you missed the health upgrade the first time, like we did on most of the things we've done so far, you're just boned.
Well, no, it's if you complete it once, then you can't get the upgrade again. Which I think is a little... It sort of ruins the entire point of having the fights again. Because the items are pretty much worthless. You can just open a few chests and get... and then just buy the items themselves. And seeing as how chests never run out of money, it's... the fights are even more pointless. It's annoying.
I like that if you stay in an area long enough, the monsters show up. But if you stay in the monster-infested area long enough, they go away.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta keep
the game doesn't know what it wants to do. It literally has no idea what it wants from you.
Music's not that bad when you're riding a Chocobo. I'm digging this
It gets annoying real quick. See ya. Right through the door.
No, I'd say it's probably my least favorite variation of the Chocobo thing. Up there with the heavy metal dead Chocobo that was in 13.2, I do believe.
I think that's right.
Oh god.
I don't know, that one's my favorite. Just because it never fails to make me laugh.
You wanna ride this Chocobo?
But yeah, Chocobos have a weird thing in this game in that they can just phase through any object. If you just dismount them, they'll speed through it.
Well, see, golden Chocobos can fly and go everywhere, but if you get in...
I don't know if I pointed this out in the video before, but We just walked through the incinerator.
Huh?
Sorry.
Sid, good news. We're doing a test run on Vigali's tracks.
Vigali? Silky Guild Vigali?
So we ever figure out what?
No, the Vigali down the street.
Did we ever figure out what Sid actually is?
Actually, he hasn't agreed.
He is a Lilty.
I said that
He looks completely different from other Lilties, but Lilties, what they look like, aren't really consistent in this game anyways.
He looks like a really messed up potato.
Silky enlisting in the Royal Army?
That sounds about right, actually.
Confused.
Anyway, just get the steam engine to the capital grassland station. Vigali knows that he has no choice.
Oh, hold on a second, Lale. I was told to give you this message. I almost forgot about it.
So,
Judging by all the bottles in the back, it's because you were drinking all that time.
Altea.
I'm still
Sid,
perpetually confused about
Are you
this.
sure this message is for me?
Why do we need a
Why the
steam engine?
Yeah, I don't understand. Is he pulling a bank heist or something?
Acquainted?
Vigali runs the train system that goes around
guess I'll have to go and
the
see.
world. So it's like the big mass transit. But Dragran, the big angry army guy, wants to steal the crystals from the engine that Vigali uses. So that's why he wants the steam engine, because that doesn't run on crystals.
I mean, is there like a
But
limited?
he still has other trains that have crystals in them, so what's the point?
Is there like a limited amount of crystals in the world?
I think so.
Well, so they have at this
Garbage
point,
detected, they're coming here to pick up the game.
So the Lilties have literally mined out every single bit of crystal they can use to power things at this point in their history.
I guess that's the case. Or maybe crystals aren't even mined, they just are, like, there.
That was a triple skipper there.
It was. Well, it's got some power on that.
Chocobo racing? Are we gonna do Chocobo racing?
Yeah, we'll do that later. We actually ran past the track earlier in this video.
Well, the last note, like at the beginning of the video, had something called Kicker Ball.
Yeah, that's another game in this.
Oh, the
Huh?
oh,
I
the
just
Moogle's-
noticed that.
the Moogle's picking him up.
Yep. So this is a funny thing that I realized when I first played this. That's that you can make Moogles, the trash Moogles, pick up other people if you just throw them on the ground. Yeah. So
I really hope there's just like a trapdoor underneath where the trash is straight into the incinerator.
you're very observant actually, because that's exactly where it is, and I'll be pulling that lever in a short second after I do some exploring. So there's a bunch of trash here, and I don't actually know if like you're supposed to help the garbage guys pick it up or something,
There's probably an award.
but yeah, it's probably just an award. But awards are useless in this game.
Yeah, you don't like. Do you get anything for getting all the awards, or like a certain percentile of them?
So if you get, I think 99% and 100%, they both respectively give you a an emblem that you can put on your jacket. So yeah, virtually nothing.
Ah.
They don't. The emblems don't do anything. They're just purely aesthetic. And there are a lot of awards that are actually really hard. So
Don't you just love, things, bits of gameplay that are completely pointless and serve no purpose and have no reward for the player for doing them at all?
Then you'll love this game, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy Chronicles: The Crystal Bear. I think I fucked that name up, but who cares?
yeah, whatever. The game doesn't deserve any good treatment.
So, plot.
Wait.
What are you supposed to be doing right now besides like mass genociding this entire town?
So when I originally first played this game, it didn't really explicitly tell me what we're supposed to do. Like, with the garbage guys coming by, I thought it was sort of hinting at, like, maybe I'm supposed to go in the sewers or something, because the guards are looking at me, or something. But ultimately, there is nothing that needs to be done.
That Moogle is awful feisty. Do you have some catnip in your pocket or something?
I just love the male Moogle in this.
He's spazzing out.
Oh, no wonder they can't tell the difference from garbage. They got like fucking full face mask on.
Oh, oh.
Oh, well, they've actually made a correct decision for once.
So yeah, if Lael sits down, then yep, I
Hit the
don't
switch.
deserve to live.
Hit the switch.
Oh, God. The
You
award
can't
was
actually
don't
hit the
deserve
switch
to
while
live
you're in
award.
there.
So you can't.
Yeah, so I thought, like, when I first played this, you're supposed to get in there, you're supposed to get the guys that throw you in there, and then you pull the switch, but you can't pull the switch while you're out there. So, literally, you're just actually supposed to walk out the same way we came in, so more backtracking.
Wait, was that somebody who was in the...
Yeah, everyone who was in there will come back, and they'll have some green slime on them, just being very vaguely angry. But nothing actually really comes out of it.
Well, that one's
Except
running
that guy
in
is a
fear.
little bit scared.
That
and
one,
the other one just
decided to go to
disappears.
the Aether. I still like this town. It's still my favorite town.
It's a pretty good town.
Out of the 3 we've seen. Not including Butt Bounce, Costa del Sol.
Yeah, I think I actually like that that area pretty well. I
That
think
entire
we'll
city consists
revisit it.
of a men's and women's changing room.
And Bahamut being a pervert.
Yes. Oh, I think we actually get to figure out who Bahamut really is in a few videos.
I mean, he's not a dragon.
No. So if you were paying attention since like the first video, Bahamut's actually been in the background of a lot of things, cutscenes mostly. Actually, I think cutscenes entirely.
Just like Final Fantasy X then.
Yeah, sort of. So Bahamut's shown an interesting interest in us, I guess.
Is Bahamut
I
been
guess
living inside
also,
you for
like-
years?
Yeah.
Is that the plot?
So I guess, yeah, Bahamut sort of knows Lael or has some interest within him. So we have 3 people now who have interest in Lael, including Altea and Goldenrod.
Is it gonna be one of those wacky, like, love triangle things?
No. Though, so I don't know if this was like I don't know what's going on, but Sid gave us a letter to meet with Altea, and that's actually what we're going to do right now. God, that noise. Oh yeah, you can actually fight enemies on the Chocobo. But so Sid gave us a letter for Altea, and Lael's like, okay, Altea, I'll go meet her. Like, completely oblivious to the fact that there's a princess of this entire world named Altea. And I just destroyed Wheelie Rider from Kirby.
Well, he's the worst teammate.
I don't know, he's pretty good against fighting Mennonite or running away from him.
Yeah, fuck you and your rock rolling. I ain't no
Why
good.
does she keep doing that?
Well, she actually
It's
has
the
like
second time we've saved her.
she actually has a really huge crush on Lael, and she's trying to get his attention. I mean, this is her best, bet. But
Well, she's
Lael's
gonna
such
crush him.
He's such a sociopath after he knocks her to the ground and slams her head against the hard floor. Just keeps riding on.
Well, no, women like that. Haven't you read Men's Rights?
Oh,
or
God.
Seduction? Or whatever
No,
one of those terrible
please,
boys
no.
is?
Lael's actually
Okay.
Lael's the patron saint of pickup artists.
So, on the right here is actually the Chocobo race circuit, and if I go to the gate, actually just to my right, then we can do a race. But the races are sort of stupid. We'll see that later, but I did a few practice runs. I never won any of them because they're entirely unbalanced, and there's like no way to balance things in your favor, like within 7 where you'd feed your Chocobo or something like that.
So you feed your Chocobo? Like Blue Nitro or something?
Nah, in this game it's literally just pick a Chocobo and go to the starting gates, and then
I mean, there's like certain chocobos that are like inherently faster. Like objectionist Ubermensch chocobos.
I looked at it. I tried to see if there were like actually chocobos that were just inherently faster, but I couldn't find any. So I don't know. I think it really is just sort of up to chance with those games. Kicker Ball's a little better, but again, we'll see those later.
What does kicker ball consist of?
It's sort of just like soccer, and then your fairy powers come into play.
What's soccer?
You mean flat, dry, blitzball?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, right. So I thought we were actually supposed to meet with Vigali, you know, to get a string together, but I thought the thing with Altea was just sort of a standing offer, I'll meet you sometime. But no, we actually have to go meet her now, so let's walk back to the place that we just came from.
You make it sound like the 11-year-old girl's hitting on you.
Wait, that's who we're going to see?
Yes.
Little plant Francesca von Karma.
Francesca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a mole?
Yeah, sort of. I guess it's like a child version of the fat lilties.
I just don't get their physiology.
How the fuck do plants get fat?
Miracle Grow?
He just stood out in the rain too long.
I want to see a Chia Pet lilty.
Racist. I want to see a Chia Pet video game. That would be fun.
And more long hallways.
That's probably one of the sequels to like Nintendogs is Chia Pets.
You have dropped your Chia Pet in a bathtub. You've drowned it.
So, oh yeah, more news. So, I'm not really gonna go through all this, but basically this news thing says that Dragron actually, so there was some concern in other news stories saying that Dragron should resign because he couldn't stop the Alexis crash. But now he made a public statement saying that someone was behind it and they're searching for it. And so public opinion apparently has gone back up for Dragron.
So like one airship crash and that's like instant impeachment?
Pretty much, actually. They said in the old news article that like normally this would be like a death sentence for all other lilties. I mean, not literally a death sentence, but
For their
any other high commander they would fire.
That's it.
Yeah.
Very interesting, like PR handling.
Yeah.
Like, what if he wasn't on that ship? They still blame him for it?
I don't know. Yes. Let's show the clock sequence so we can show the clock sequence again.
Let's use the clock sequence to hide the loading of the clock sequence.
Oh, so it's you.
Huh?
Well, I never caught your name. You said you wanted to ask me a favor?
No, she's a lilty, right?
Yes. She's actually the princess of all lilties.
He's
Okay,
very
Leo
ill,
apparently is
and
too
it
dumb to
no
notice that.
ordinary illness.
Well, that might explain why
When medicine
she looks
fails,
different.
magic
No one else has that
Perhaps
excuse
there are
for
those
us.
with healing powers. Do you know of any bearers like that?
I think
Okay.
she's actually the...
All
Well,
bearers
no,
have
not
some
really.
degree
I was
of
gonna
power,
say that she was the only
but
lilty that
because
looks
of
like
that,
original
they're
lilties,
distrusted
but
by the public.
she
You
still
really
is pretty
think that
off.
such outcasts would use their powers righteously for the benefit of
You think we're
humanity?
gonna do anything than mug you and throw
To
your
this
children
day,
around?
I've never
No,
seen a
fuck
bearer
you.
with healing powers.
They may not be righteous, but do you think bearers with healing powers may exist?
It's better
You
if
just
they didn't
ask that
exist.
goddamn
You would
question.
have to be willing to sacrifice an entire city to get the cooperation of a crystal bearer like that.
Wait, why?
You'd have to give a city
Yeah.
to the dicks to...
A kingdom.
Whatever.
Lael's
That's what I'm
like
ready to
opinion
sacrifice.
of crystal bears is so like self-hating.
That's some big talk, little miss. I'm hungry. Let's grab a bite.
And now
What do
he's
you want?
soliciting this
I am
child.
being completely serious, Leo.
Yeah, I'll be right back to hear more. An entire kingdom? Interesting.
Fuck you.
What a fucking
His
dick.
Majesty the King has fallen ill, but you sit here drinking afternoon tea.
She's not sitting or
I'm
drinking.
trying to find a cure.
Please tell me what his symptoms are. I can be of assistance.
This is a royal family matter. You need not get involved.
Royal Family Matters, the sequel
I
series to
implore
Family
you to
Matters.
fulfill your
Turns out
duties
Urkel's
as his
actually the
sponsor.
Prince of Canada.
We must go before
How does
the
Shogun
elder
think he can help, by the
where you will
way?
give me
With that
full
huge fucking
authority to
sword?
deal
Or with
with
his
you.
dragon fist or
That
whatever?
goes against my father's policies. He wants military authority to be decreased.
Why then does His Majesty not say so himself in front of the Elder Council?
Because he's
Very well. Let us go. to
Yeah,
the
he's
council.
sick. Why?
he's got cancer or some shit. Or you're probably poisoning him. I don't know.
These fucking bears aren't fucking people. They're
Wait, they sell food over
After all
there?
that talk,
Where the fuck's the
was he giving
kitchen?
up a little too easily?
I have no idea why she's in that.
Well then.
Okay, so Kais convinced Vigali to get the to use the steam engine, which was weird because we had already convinced him to use the steam engine when we visited him.
Over here.
Or at least he said he convinced Vigali. So now let's walk through the garden a third time in this one video.
I like
Christopher sure doesn't make you backtrack at all.
I like how in a world where they can harness the power of rocks from the earth, that they can't harness the power of steam. Because that guy's steam engine's one of a kind, right? It's like...
Yeah, it was just invented.
It's not really backtracking when you get to traverse such lush and like rich lands like this, full of wonderful characters.
Such as this hallway!
And
And you can talk to all of them and find out interesting backstories and nothing interesting.
I think this game literally is one curvy line.
I think like the game like tries to make things interesting by having those like scrolling text at the bottom, but you're never in an area long enough for that to actually be interesting.
I'm not sure how scrolling text is ever interesting.
he works for C-SPAN.
My point stands.
Like I want to give them credit for like the place is sort of interesting and they tried to fill it with interesting stuff, but I mean we went through this for what 10 minutes and then we got bored of all the things we could do in this area.
And I mean, the world, not even like gameplay wise, but like it feels really small. Like I don't think this is an actual world. Then I do like it feels like it's like one county, like in the middle of like some like Georgia, like some backwoods county in Georgia, full of plant people.
Oh man, here's some wacky comedy, two people hating each other.
I told you I
Racial
don't want
tension.
onion-made engine. What's the big idea?
But you
Stop
fucking
being
asked
so
for...
stubborn. Just say that you bought
This
it.
guy
That's no good.
doesn't know what the hell he wants.
Call me an onion, will you? Keep that up and I'll be taking this back home.
Go! Get out of here!
Oh really?
God,
Come
these
on,
voice
guys.
actors are
Act
just
your age.
amazing. So emotional.
Oh look, we've come to arrest you. Actually, no, they've come to have sex with you.
Little punk! What's with the outfit?
What's with your shitty voice?
What's with your man tits, bro?
That's Colonel Kais of the Royal Army to you. Sid's steam engine will be purchased by the Army for military development.
Hold on there! We claimed it first. Isn't that right, Lal?
Yeah.
Kais,
Sorry,
you
Kais,
smug
but
son of a
Vigali was
bitch.
here first.
Is Vigali like the
Hurry
Terminator?
up and get this steam engine on my locomotive.
He's the
seen
leader of the
anything like
Selkie
this,
Guild, which
I don't know where
like
to start.
almost every Selkie is part of.
Guilty.
No, I meant
How
his
about some
face.
product assistance?
It's
What?
Sid. I'll oversee everything
The
until
left side
it's
of his
running.
face is all
Don't worry about it.
metal and shit.
You You smell more
Oh,
like
right.
grease than
They
I
don't
do.
explain what that is.
His beard
Is
goes
there
all the
any
way
new
around and becomes a
information?
collar
You know where the Ukes
for the back of his head. Look!
Guild always
Yeah.
has new
Yeah.
info, kid. The Ukes in the ravine, headed for the snowfield. Get in the
That is the
train.
dumbest
You'll
design
take
I've seen in
those
Final
bombs.
Fantasy. The series
I
that gave
bet
us the
CEO
Gunblade
basic
and
gang will
Waka.
get a world of pain.
Congratulations,
Hey.
Bears!
Don't you talk shit about
Colonel
Waka.
Kais.
I
Manipulating
will talk shit
Vidalia
about
is
his
not the
6-foot-tall
hardest task in the
cowlick.
world. Although, like he says, the next
Though this game does do the heavy-handed racial tension stuff even worse than Waka's.
Well, see, that was okay in 10, because Waka was the only really racist dickbag in the game.
He was also the biggest idiot in the game too.
No. Did you not hear anything Titus said? I gotta go!
Yuna's also pretty bad, too. Pretty much everyone.